Oh, Bitpetite, what have you done? You've taken everyone's money and you've stolen it. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. But really, shame on all of us out there who put our money into Bitpetite. Because you probably knew, yeah, when it came to these types of investment opportunities in Bitcoin, it was always smelled a little weird, always smelled a little on the shady side. Their way of sending Bitcoin that would be untraceable. So there was a red flag right there. Why would you want to send Bitcoin that was untraceable? On their website, they were saying this is for privacy. But privacy for who? If you're a legitimate person, what do you care if you're where your Bitcoin goes and if anybody knows about it? Privacy for criminals. So there was a red flag right there that Bitpetite probably was a money laundering operation, something along those lines. Now, if you try and go to Bitpetite, this is what you're going to see. There is no internet connection. No matter what you do, you're not going to get to Bitpetite. If you want to see what Bitpetite used to look like, maybe you've never invested with Bitpetite, you got to go do a Google image search. It was a beautiful website. Nice concept. You put your Bitcoin in, and you get a daily payout, 3.5%. Now, truth be told, I actually, about a month or two ago, actually put in about $600 and got all my return on my investment last week. I actually made overall of that $600, I made $1,000. So not bad, about a $300 to $400 profit. However, if you were one of the unfortunate individuals who put in a couple of $1,000 and they went down right after you put that money in, there is absolutely no way for you guys to get your money back. Just to prove to you that this was a complete and utter scam, complete, and they exited. If you look at another website, it's an absolute carbon clone copy of Bitpetite called BitPlay. Absolutely carbon copy. If you look at and compare some of the images of here on Google, the same exact copy, down to the word for word, right? Do not, and I repeat, anyone out there, do not put your money in bitplay.live. You will lose your money. So how can you actually protect yourselves from these types of scams? You might hear from myself or other people. We might show you opportunities online about various investments. There is legitimate money to be made, and there are some investments that are safer than others. Rule number one, there really are no safe investments in this world. There are just degrees of safety. Please, whatever you do, folks, do not test out these websites with putting it into a company like BitPlay or Bitpetite. You are going to lose all of your money. You are going to lose all of your money. There is no doubt about that. Now, another way of knowing perhaps a red flag is looking up the who owns the website. For example, if you do a who is lookup of Bitpetite, the registration really does matter, right? Who registered Bitpetite? Is it a public or a private registration? So I'm going to go right here to who is domain. Not what I wanted to look at. Who is? Here we go. Bitpetite.com. So Bitpetite.com, wow, look at that. Registered in Panama. Now, it's alleged that Bitpetite was or at least located in the United Kingdom. And here they are in Panama. And it is a private, who is guard, protected. You do not know who actually registered this domain name. If you are a legitimate business, you have nothing to lose by putting your domain registration, making it public. It gives it an air of credibility. So if you look around, there's a lot of these websites that I have my money invested that also employ this private private registration information. It's a little bit of a red flag. It's not the smoking gun, but it is a red flag. So look for websites that are more legitimate. For example, if you were to, I'm going to look up Genesis Mining, a very legitimate company. They do cloud mining, Genesis Mining. And let me look up and see the difference between Bitpetite and a company like Genesis Mining that have been around for many years. Okay, so Genesis Mining, they actually, an individual by the name of Jakov Dolich, and he's located in some country called, I'm not sure what the country code is, maybe that's Eastern Europe somewhere. Technical contact, it's probably hosted in Germany, but it is public information, and there's an address and so forth. So I own several websites, and guess what? All of my Whois data is available for anyone to look up. So I have nothing to hide. So the question is, why do these companies like Bitpetite and BitPlay, what do they have to hide? I guarantee if I put in bitplay.live that I'm going to get that same Panamanian registration office there. Let's go back to that Whois, put another one in there and see who is actually registering. Namecheap, okay. Whois, same thing. Panama, wow, smoking gun again. The same criminal entity that registered Bitpetite is now registered BitPlay Live. So what do we learn? Well, a couple of things we learn is that not all that glitters is gold. In this case, not all that twinkles is Bitcoin. If a website is promising insane return on your investment, 7% a day, 8% a day, 10, 12%, you could make some money if you get in early on, but more often you will lose your money. So do not invest in the first place. But if you do invest in these hype sites or high yield investment programs, that's a hype, HYIP, high yield investment programs. For example, like Laser Online is one of them. Bitpetite was one of them. There's a few others out there. If you do invest, only invest with your profits. Do not, and I repeat, do not take out more money than you can afford to lose. Do not put your rent or mortgage payments in any of these programs whatsoever, because if you lose your money, shame on you, right? So another rule of thumb is, in addition to do not invest more than you can afford to lose, is second rule of thumb when it comes to investing in this crypto space, Bitcoin, whatever it is do not put all of your Bitcoin in one basket. I used to say, do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Same principle. What does that mean? Don't take all of your money and put it in one program. There are many programs out there, BitConnect, Chain Group, a few others, cloud mining out there. Don't put all your money in one platform. Why? Because none of these platforms are guaranteed. They can be here today and gone tomorrow. In the case of Bitpetite, yes, they were gone a few days ago. So this video is the post-mortem for Bitpetite. It was nice while it lasted. I was stupid, actually, for even putting money in to Bitpetite in the first place. I should not have put in $600. I should have put in maybe 50, maybe 100. I was fortunate enough to get out my return on investment and book a few $100s in profit. Many of you out there, unfortunately, listen to other YouTubers out there saying it was a sure thing, you're not going to lose any money, and now are suffering the consequences, are crying the blues because they put in too much money. They put in money they could not afford to lose. So in this channel, I will never coerce anybody or tell anybody that this is a sure thing, because there are no sure things in life. Well, actually, there are two sure things in life, and I think Benjamin Franklin said it very well, that there is a sure thing called death and taxes, right? Those are the two sure things in life. Everything else, all this investing, is really not that secure as a lot of people think. So another rule of thumb is that when you are investing in these programs, and I'll explain them in a few further videos, is that take out some of your profits early on. For example, you put in $500 in a program, and you think it's a legitimate, it may be a very legitimate program. It may be a program that's been around for a year or two and has been paying out regularly. Don't reinvest 100% of those profits, because A, that's greedy, and two, that's stupid. Why is that stupid? Because any of these programs, even the ones that have been around for a long time, could implode for various reasons, right? Could get shut down. And if you've been waiting for a certain dollar amount, you want to get that $500 over the course of a few months up to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, whatever that magic number is, right? And then you're going to start pulling out profits. It could be too late. So CryptoRob strategy, CryptoRobert. My strategy is going forward for all of these programs, no matter what, no matter legitimate or scammy or whatever, is a 50-50. 50-50 in my mind is 50% reinvestment, 50% out to my wallet. That way you can book some profit. So if you've got that $500 in, you want to basically take out half of that money, 50% of the profit. So if you're getting $25 a week or $100, whatever, take out 25, put in back 25. And once you get that $500 or whatever investment amount you started with, be it $100 or $10,000, whatever, at least you can sleep a little bit easier knowing that you've gotten your return on your original investment back. That is very critical. Get that return on your investment. Why do I keep saying that? Because when a website implodes, you don't want it to implode with all of your original investment, right? You want to let it implode when you're just playing with the profits, right? So, and as you're making more money in these programs, after you've gotten out your return on your investment, as you're making more money, continue taking money out. Put money back in, take money out. Don't get greedy. So be regularly taking money out so that you can put it in your crypto wallet, transfer it to your bank, convert it to other things, invest in other platforms and programs, and that way you're spreading out your risk. And that's really the best advice that I can give is, number one, don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. Number two, don't put all your digital eggs in one basket. Number three, invest in as many programs as possible. Spread out your risk. And that way, if one of these programs goes down or two of them go down, at least you have other programs that are making money. You can continue to book profits and see your crypto investments grow and grow and grow. Well, that's it for now. That's enough of Bitpetite. You will never hear the words Bitpetite on my lips again. However, there are many websites just like Bitpetite that are going to be here today and gone tomorrow. They may last a couple of months, 1 month, 2 months, but they will be gone if they have a business model like Bitpetite. So look for my future videos when we're going to talk about more stable platforms. Again, medium risk, but they've been around for a couple of years. We'll talk about them and see how you can actually make money with the investment strategies that I'll be encouraging my viewers to follow. That's all for now. Take care. CryptoRob out.